Well, we're able to be joined now by our guest today, who is Trevor Clark, who is the Regional Emergency Advisor for UNICEF. He is joining us from Bangkok. Thank you so much for giving us your time, Mr. Clark. I want to start, first of all, by asking you, I don't know if you've been able to get access to the quake sites in Myanmar, or certainly perhaps in your case in Thailand. Can you give us some idea of what you're seeing?
So just to say that this is a devastating earthquake, and an earthquake that's just one of the many emergencies that children have had to endure in Myanmar over the last few years. The violent conflict that's raging in the country, Cyclone Mocha, which is in recent memory, as well as just this devastating earthquake, is just one more brutal assault on children that, children shouldn't have to endure. So we have teams that are on the ground right now. We've had teams on the ground right from the start. Fortunately, or however you want to look at it, we had an office in Mandalay. So we had a team ready to go rolling with our stakeholders and other partners as well. And we had another team arrive late last night as well. And I mean, you see the pictures. The reporting that you've just done is pretty incredible. I mean, it's devastating. What we're most concerned about, of course, is the destruction of water systems, of the hospitals, of schools, right? So our immediate attention is around those areas.
So is that what you would appeal for from outside donors, water to avoid a cholera epidemic? What about shelter, housing? How can people outside help?
Yeah, I think that's a great question. Thanks for raising that. I think right now we as a community, we have to really stand up for children here. Obviously, we're also sending in tents, tarpaulins, mats, that's, those kind of shelter things. We have other UN partners, other partners that are also looking to bring that stuff in as well and set those up. And it's going to be a challenging time, definitely. We have staff, some of our staff members that are on site there, as I mentioned, who lost their homes and they've been sleeping outside as well. So we are immediately mobilizing, makeshift tents and places that people can get some shelter as well. But keep in mind, there is a fear of the ongoing aftershocks, which have been very consistent over the last several days as well. So there is a fear, and that's also one of the biggest fear of children. The stories that we're hearing, that children want to feel safe, and they don't. They feel those aftershocks. And they're very scared. And so we have a lot of people that are sleeping outside these days as well.
How much of a problem is it the fact that the Myanmar government is not cooperating, not being helpful when humanitarian agencies from outside try to get in to help? How are you getting around that? You say luckily UNICEF already had headquarters or a seat in Myanmar. How much of a problem is this?
So we do have a cause for a bit of optimism with the fact that very uniquely the authorities did call for international assistance. Nearly at the same time, other stakeholders to the conflict, the PDF, they've declared a ceasefire as well. And so there is I think a level of understanding amongst all stakeholders that this earthquake is such a significant event that we all have to sort of, maybe put children first and really deliver what's needed for them. I can say we do have a couple of airplanes that are now stocked with supplies that we've received landing permits from Myanmar. So those planes will be landing in the next couple of days with also much needed life-saving supplies as well.
And medication? Are you in need of medication from outside?
Yeah, so we'll be as we become more clear on the obviously pictures tell 1,000 stories, right? We are still assessing just how much we need, but definitely medicines, emergency health supplies are going to be critical as things do evolve. That's for sure. We did see the pictures that you put up of the makeshift health centers, and so that'll be a priority for us to get some emergency health kits to those locations as well.
Well, I want to thank you very much. I know it's a very busy time for you. Trevor Clark, the Regional Emergency Director Advisor for UNICEF, speaking to us from Bangkok. Good luck with your efforts there. Thank you so much for joining us here on France 24.
Thanks for having me.